Yeah, that's my other thing. Yeah, I know. I threw that number on just to have one, and then I filled it up.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Let me see if I can find a 7. I'll change it. It's easier.
I'm from Illinois. That's not
I just think my 3 numbers are
how many are from I got to figure out
I've got 770. Yeah. I'll fix it. I can do that. Thank you.
I mean, we're lucky if they all put their names on them. I'm angry.
Yeah, there is Puerto Rico. There is Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but he lives in like Orlando. So that's I'm already.
It looks like we're going to get ready with our V twins.
How many we put on that?
First pair with Colin.
Thank you everybody for being patient. We're fitting to go with our 41 Performance V twins. Our first pair of V-twins is coming up. In the far lane, we have Scott DeLong with a 8.14 dial in. Our near lane is Michael McManus out of Cape Coral, Florida with a 6.20 dial in. Michael's sitting on an X1 Buell. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. We need our MTC Super Comp to lanes 1 and 2, please. Super Comp to lanes 1 and 2. Scott goes red. In the far lane, the win is going to go to Michael McManus. He takes it out the end at a 6.27 at 107 miles per hour. Christy, you did say Super Comp, right? Our next pair is Chuck Booth out of Valrica, Florida, with a dog.
Next pair, 181,700.
6.72, and Robert Salem out of Sefner, Florida, with a 7 flat. Robert has a faster reaction time. And the win at a 7.02 at 95 miles per hour. Our next pair is going to be Jonathan Cole in the far lane out of Brandon, Florida.
I'll be back. Because I just want to make sure that I'm not, because these two people are like 9 minutes from each other.
And then in our near lane, we have Vance Howdy Shell out of Vero Beach, Florida, with a 6.26 dial in. Jonathan's got a 7 flat dial in.
Okay, the next one is
Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. I need Super Comp. Super Comp. The lanes 1 and 2. And the win goes to Jonathan Cole in the far lane with a 7.02 at 93 miles per hour. Jonathan moves on.
number 4862 is down to 756.
For what?
In the far lane, we have Clint Riley out of Greenville, Florida, Black Cat Motorsports with a 6.90 dial in, and Matt Curley out of Bradenton, Florida with a 7.56 dial in. The win going to Matt Curley in the near lane is 7.61, 91 miles per hour. Larry Guy in the far lane coming out to us from Sarasota, Florida with a solo run dialed in at 6.85. He has a reaction time of 0.76. Runs it out with a 6.87 at 100 miles per hour. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. We need Steve Fleming to the water box. Steve Fleming to the water box, please. Yeah, and this set doesn't work. That's the only one. If we could get Steve Fleming to the water box, please.
Somebody was teed up on channel 1. I thought you were trying to plug in a headset, I think. I got you.
No, it was 2 by that. We've already ran, we're in 3rd round of probably. There's not enough for it. First and second round is not enough.
Victor, we need to do anything to race track.
I know, well, I hadn't been paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, that was up the alley.
Yeah, I did. First, you deal with the water box, and I'll just call you.
Tyler, can you hear me? Tyler. Tyler. Did you get that, Jimmy? All right, see. You get that? Jimmy. Did you get that? I got 6 on my phone now. Tyler. Tyler. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Could you not hear me on the other one? I'm ready for that first one.
MTC Super Comp. You should be in 3 and 4. Our Star Racing Top Gas. Need to make your way to lanes 1 and 2, please. Top Gas to lanes 1 and 2. Here comes our first pair in Super Comp. In the far lane, we'll have Mike Lekowski out of Jacksonville, Florida. In the near lane, we're going to have Scott Malone out of Citrus, Florida. This is your first pair in Super Comp. Fastest reaction time going to Scott with an 015 right. But the win goes from Mike Lekowski, 5.62 at 105 miles per hour in the far lane. Our next pair shows Calvin Mason in the far lane out of Chickasaw, Alabama, and Bud Hare out of Americus, Georgia in the near lane. Stands it up at the start line. The win going to Calvin Mason with a 5.66 at 119 miles per hour. Calvin moves on. Our next group in the far lane, Todd Marchman out of Newton, Alabama. And in the near lane, Sherrod Fulgham out of Adel, Georgia. 73 Kawasaki in the far lane, 78 Kawasaki in the near lane. Sherrod cuts a 006 reaction time. But the win goes to Todd Marchman, who takes it with a 5.65 at 114 miles per hour. Our next pair is Pablo Gonzalez in the far lane. John Markham in the near lane. John coming to us from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Suzuki versus Kawasaki. Reaction time going to John with a 012 light. And the win at a 5.65 at 111 miles per hour. Here let's take it. Our next group is Kira Lopez in the far lane. Levi Spivey in the near lane. Top gas, top gas. You need to be in lanes 1 and 2, please. Top gas, 1 and 2. Spivey has the reaction time. And the win at a 5.76, 108 miles per hour. Our next pair is Roy Hagedorn on the far lane and Cusimano in the near lane. Roy has a faster reaction time with a 018. And he holds on to it at a 5.71 at 100 miles per hour. Roy moves on to the next round. With a solo run, Chad Isley in the far lane. coming to us out of Charleston, Illinois. Has a 017 reaction time. Takes it out the top at a 5.49.
Drop gas. Leave out there and load up.
All right, fellas, y'all need to work with us here. We need top gas to the lanes 1 and 2, please. Top gas to the lanes 1 and 2. You ladies done made it around here to the front. That's the rest of me. I got to turn this air down. I'm about to freeze, man. Top gas should be our last second round, right?
Yes. We get those 6 in, go on call Pro ET, so you can draw on your chips and all that, and we'll be done.
All right, top gas. Come on, guys. Work with us a little bit here. We need you to lanes 1 and 2, please. How many top gas boxes you got?
6.
Alrighty, I see our pairs coming up for our Star Racing Top Gas second round. Our first pair in Top Gas. In the far lane is going to be Mike Lingo out of Cottonwood, Alabama. And in the near lane will be Tim Hunt out of Boynton Beach, Florida. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. We need our MPS Pro ET to be heading to the staging lanes, please. Pro ET. Need you heading to the staging lanes, to lanes 3 and 4, please. 3 and 4. Pro ET to lanes 3 and 4. Mike goes red. The win goes to Tim Hunt. He runs it on out the top at 5.21 at 132 miles per hour.
Okay, line up for the Pro ET. Yes.
Yes, Chip.
Small plastic ones.
Top Gas. We're still waiting on you guys. Our next pair in top gas will be Richard Holder in the far lane from Jacksonville, Florida. Tommy Saxon in the near lane from Bogart, Georgia. Richard's on a 2015 Suzuki, and Tommy's on a 1982 Suzuki.
Pro ET. Round 3.
Pro ET need to be headed to the staging lanes 1 and 2 for round 3. Pro ET. Staging lanes 1 and 2 for your third round. Tommy Saxton in the near lane. Richard Holder in the far lane.
I was just trying to find out when we're going to run the next semis of Motorsports.
All 3, so next round Pro Street. Then on.
Right.
Pro Street.
Tommy goes red. Tommy goes red. Richard wins it. Carries it out the top at a 5.15 at 131 miles per hour. Our next group here shows John Markham in the far lane and Dan Howe in the near lane. Kentucky versus Florida. It's going to be John Markham with a 5.24 at 128 miles per hour. Is that all top gas?
Yeah.
That completes our top gas round. Is that Pro ET?
Yeah, I'm trying to move them as they come.
That's fine. We're going to
We're moving with Pro ET?
Yep.
Our Pro ET coming up.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry up. Already canceled up from 20 to 40.
In the far lane, we got Josh Thomas with a dial in of 5.71. In the near lane, Chad Isley at 6.22.
There's some headed right for us, but it's kind of falling apart.
This is our MPS Pro ET. Josh goes red. The win goes to Chad Isley. Chad runs it on out with a 6.16 at 112 miles per hour. Our next pairing is Dennis Stewart in the strange lane from St. Petersburg, dialed a 5.86. Troy Moore in our platinum lane, dials a 5.90 out of Bradenton, Florida. Commando Racing in the near lane. Separate these two. The factory reaction time goes to Troy Moore with a 0.14. And the win with a 5.90 at 109 miles per hour.
14 dead forward, 18 foul back.
Our next pairing here is Dustin Lee in the strange lane from Morristown, dialed a 5.97. Dean Moore in the platinum lane with a 5.91 out of Bradenton, Florida. Justin goes red. The win will go to Dean Moore in the near lane. He runs it out with a 5.88 at 121 miles per hour. Our next pair is Roy Hagedorn in the far lane with a 5.59 dial in, and Kelly McDaniel in the near lane with a 5.83 dial in. Pro ET, you need to be in lanes 3 and 4. Pro ET, you need to be in lanes 3 and 4. Action time going to Roy in the far lane. And the win with a 5.74, 107 miles per hour. Our next pairing is J.D. Kittredge in the far lane with a dial in of 5.90. Steve Clem in the near lane with a 5.91. 100 a difference between the two. JD comes out of Port Charlotte, Florida. Steve coming out of Taylor Ridge, Illinois. They both have the exact reaction time. Both of them are 0.15. And the win goes to Steve at a 5.91 at 112 miles per hour. Next up, Dusty Brazil in the far lane with a 5.65. Mike Lakowski in the near lane with a 5.58. Mike goes red. Dusty wins it. Dusty runs it on out the top. at a 5.67, 121 miles per hour. Our next pair, Bill Homan with a 5.48 in the far lane, and Richter in 5.82. Bill comes from Hampshire, Illinois, and comes out of Palm Harbor, Florida. Bill goes red, the win goes to Ann. Carries it out with a 5.86 at 115 miles per hour.
Chris told them that there's some weather in the area, and we got a sense of urgency to get through this thing. Got to roll.
Attention in the pits, drivers, pit crew. We do have weather moving in. Work with us to try to get through as fast as we can here. We got weather coming, so let's keep it moving. Got some rain that's popped up. It's on its way. We're going to try to get everything in here before it gets here. Come to the staging lanes when we call, please. Our next pair here on the starting line is Sonny Thompson in the far lane. Dialed in a 5.97. Billy Barton in the near lane with a 5.85. And he gets the win with a 5.90 at 114 miles per hour. Our next group is going to be Mike Moore Jr. in the far lane with a 5.65 dial in. Matt Smith in the near lane with a 5.62 dial in. 300 separating them. Mike cuts a 009 light in the far lane. And he gets the win with a 5.67, 120 miles per hour. Attention in the pits. We need Street ET, please. Street ET to lanes 1 and 2. Street ET to lanes 1 and 2, please. Our next group here is Chris Bishop in the far lane with a dial in of 5.90. Mike Mockney with a 6.13 in the near lane. Mike has the reaction of 012. But Chris comes back and gets it at a 5.95, 118 miles per hour. Our next pair is Don Richter in the far lane with a dial in of 5.62. Bobby Bird in the near lane with a 5.96. John has the faster reaction time. But Bobby gets it with a 5.98 at 114 miles per hour. The near lane took it. Our next pairing is Nick Bowling Jr. in the far lane with a 5.60. Michael McManus with a 6.20 in the near lane. We need our street ETs to lanes 1 and 2, please. Street ET to lanes 1 and 2. Nick goes red. Nick goes red. Michael McManus wins it. Michael McManus wins with a 6.25, 108 miles an hour. Our next pair, Luke David in the far lane with a 5.93 dial in. Matt Curley in the near lane with a 5.86 dial in. Luke has a 007 light in the far lane. And the wind with a 6.0 at 112 miles per hour. Luke moves on. Our next pair shows Dan Cusimano in the far lane with a 5.60 dial in. And Dan Aberg in the near lane with a 5.65. Dan goes red. The win goes to Dan Cusimano in the far lane. 5.61 at 122. Our next pair, Tim Hunt in the strange lane with a dial in of 5.75. And Bart Spivey in the near lane with a 5.60. We need our Dogwood Racing Street ETs to lanes 1 and 2, please. Street ET to 1 and 2. Tim has the faster reaction time on the far lane. The win goes to Bart Spivey on the top with a 5.60 at 120 miles per hour. Our next group, Pablo Gonzalez in the far lane, Angela Zambrana in the near lane. Pablo is a 5.64, Angela is a 5.83. '99 Suzuki versus 08 Suzuki. Pablo cuts a 001 light and gets it on the top end at a 5.73 at 106 miles an hour. Our next pair, Wade Smith in the far lane with a 5.73. Dan Rudd in the near lane with a 5.98.
Who has the final street ET?
Looks like we may have some issues in the near lane here. Still having some issues in the near lane. Dan having some problems. Wade Smith gets the win. Runs a 5.74 to 123 miles per hour. Our next pair, John Markham in the far lane, dials a 5.50. Rick Eaton in the near lane, 5.62. Dogwood Racing, Street ETs, need be in lanes 1 and 2, please. Street ET, lanes 1 and 2. Rick goes red. John takes the win. 5.53 to 121 miles per hour. Our next pair, Charlie McDaniel in the far lane, dials a 5.85. Terry Troyer in the near lane with a 5.77. Charlie sponsored by C Metals, Max Racing, Paul Cook Cabinet Makers, Central Florida RV. Charlie went red. Terry wins it. Near lane takes it. Goes out with a 5.77, 116 miles per hour. Our next pair here, Scott DeLong, 5.62. In the far lane, J.P. Maddox Jr. in the near lane with a 5.62. Heads up. Double 02 reaction time on the near lane. JP cut a 002. And the win at a 5.61. Our next group, Chad Isley, far lane, 5.51. JD Kittredge, near lane, 5.90. And I've called 4 or 5 times. Alright guys, we have weather coming. We need you to come to staging lanes, please. We need the street ET to the staging lane. JD goes red. Chad is going to take the win. Far lane wins it with a 009 light, 5.54 at 124 miles an hour. Roy's going to get the solo run here. He's dialed in a 5.59. This will top out our Pro ET. He broke the beam and is backing out. That completes our Pro ET. We're waiting on our Street ET. Guys, I can't stress enough that we do have rain coming. We have rain coming in. We need to move on. You need to be to the staging lanes when we call, please.
You guys got 16 street ET boxes compared to okay. I need what's that? Super bike. I got 3 left. Superbike and Ultra. I got 3 left.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get this cycle in.
Or am I gonna mess them up down there if I call them on?
Not those 3 bikes, they come on.
Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. We need our Perry Performance Superbike to come to lanes 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Superbike, lanes 5 and 6, please.
I got 8 Superbikes, 3 Ultras.
All we should have up here be Street ET and Superbike right now, right? What is that right there? Is that a Superbike?
That's 3D.
Okay.
Raining in the lake, so.
I need down there.
All right, guys, we just checked the weather again, and we do have rain about 30 miles east of us. It's coming this way. We need to move forward, guys. If you're from these parts, rain is in Lakeland, Georgia.
2 rounds of buybacks and through 2 is what kills
That's
the
what.
bike.
There's so many cars.
We're done with those 2, right? So it's 42.
Then we're buyback.
So that means 21 is coming back.
Here we go with our Street ET. Our Street ET coming to the starting line. Perry Performance Superbike. Lanes 5 and 6, please. Superbike, lanes 5 and 6.
Hey, boss.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, y'all ran without me, apparently. The guy down there said he was going to wait on me. He said,
Oh, he was calling me.
I told him to put it out. Sure got down there. He said, I want your old piece. What's the money? What more can I do for that? It's on the silver like the edge. I made the hit on the blue one. I'm still on it. All right, man. I appreciate that.
Our first pair in here is Hero in the far lane with a 7.19 dial. Luis Hornito in their near lane with a 5.49. Near lane takes it with a 5.64 to 105 miles per hour. Our next group, Clint Riley in the far lane, 6.90. Dustin Lee in the near lane with a 5.97. Dustin cuts a 0.15 white. And the win with a 5.97 at 113 miles per hour. Our next group, Roy Johnson in the far lane with a 6.15. Vance Howdyshell in the near lane with a 6.65. Roy goes red. Vance is the winner. Vance takes it out the top with a 6.51 at 107. Our next set, Robert Meeks in the far lane, 5.71. Duffy Freeman In the near lane, 6.16. Duffy cuts a 030 light. And the win with a 6.20 at 105 miles per hour. Our next group, in the far lane, Dusty Brazil with a 5.65, Butch Norwood near lane, 6.35. Butch goes red, Dusty wins it. Far lane wins with a 5.63 at 122 miles per hour. Our next group, Craig Cross in the far lane with a 6.35 dial in. Steven Jackson in the near lane with a 5.77 dial in. Steven cut a 040 light in the near lane. Gets the win with a 6.12, 97 miles per hour. Our next pair, Randall Cross in the far lane, 5.96 dial in. John Markham in the near lane with a 6.09.
That's all your street
Chris, you got 2 miles for 10?
No, I got hundreds.
Where are we going to do that?
The near lane, John Markham, 6.13 at 103 miles per hour. Our next group, in the far lane, Logan Papel with a 5.52 dial in. Timmy Davis near lane, 6.55 dial in.
Leave it sitting right here. We may not.
Busa versus Busa.
Hey, no less.
What have we got?
You'll have one out.
Strange Lane gets it. Logan wins it, 5.70, 128 mile an hour. That finishes up our Street ET.
All right, Tyler, whenever you're ready for your first
Up next, Perry's Performance Superbike.
Go ahead and call
Ultras. Attention in the pits. We need Ultra Street. Ultra Street to lanes 1 and 2, please. Ultra Street to lanes 1 and 2. Come on, guys. Let's get it coming onto the lanes. JT Norton, Ultra Street, lanes 1 and 2. Your first pair in Superbike. Levi Spivey in the far lane. Troy Moore in the near lane. Here we go with our first pair in Superbike. 018 reaction time in the far lane gets it. 5.93 at 110 miles per hour. Our next pair here, Steve Clem in the far lane, Maurice Borton in the near lane. Steve cuts an 013 light in the far lane. Steve gets in with a 609, 93 miles per hour. Our next pair, Chuck Curtis in the strange lane, Chris Bishop in the platinum lane. It's going to be Chris Bishop in the near lane at 5.97, 110 miles per hour. Attention in the pits, JT Norton Ultra Street. You should be in lanes 1 and 2. 1 and 2 Ultra Street. Justin Lee in the far lane, Luke David in the near lane. It's gonna be Dustin Lee in the strange lane at a 5.93, 114 miles per hour. Dustin moves on. What are the two bikes that's sitting there?
Nobody. That silver one is a Pro DT that's got the other one is Super Fun.
That completes our Superbike. Ultra Street, you should have been in lanes 1 and 2, guys. I'm telling you, the rain is coming.
Yeah, call B3.
Guys, the rain is down the road. We need to move on. Ultra Street, you should be in lanes 1 and 2. Also, V-Twin, we need you in 3 and 4. Dogwood Racing, excuse me, JT Norton, Ultra Street, you should be in 1 and 2. We need 41 Performance, V-Twin, lanes 3 and 4. I'll say again, Ultra Street, 1 and 2, V-Twin, 3 and 4. Guys, if y'all want to see this big purse, we need to keep it moving. The rain's coming.
Jamie up there? Guy is bike broke. He doesn't know if he can change it. What?
No.
Ultra Street, let's go, guys. 1 and 2 for Ultra Street. V-Twin, 3 and 4. V-Twin, you need to be in lanes 3 and 4.
got one.
Great.
Can you ask people to remove their scooters from the lane if they want to use scooters and charters without the
Do what now?
Their scooters will stay in the lanes and the box.
They're in the way.
Yeah, they need to move their scooters out of the lane.
All right, guys, look at here. We need to move the scooters out of the staging lanes so the bikes can come on. Remove all scooters from the staging lane. Ultra Streets, lanes 1 and 2. V Twins, 3 and 4. Let's go, guys. Our first pair in Ultra Streets going to be Roy Johnson in the far lane, Robert Parker in the near lane.
V-twin is super comp, please.
Ultra Streets, lanes 1 and 2. V-twin, 3 and 4. Super comp. Now I need super comp to 5 and 6. Ultra 1 and 2. V-twin, 3 and 4. Super comp, 5 and 6. Our pair, Roy Johnson on the far. Robert goes red in the near lane. Roy will take the win in the far lane with a 6.28 at 117 miles per hour. Our next pair in the Ultra, in the near lane, is going to be Craig Cross from Stone Mountain. In the far lane is going to be John Markham. This is our last of Ultra, right? This is our last one. This is our last of Ultra, right?
I can't do it because I won't buy it. We're missing 2 V-twin bikes.
We're missing 2 V-twins. V-twin, we need you to staging in 3 and 4. Super comp, 5 and 6. Reaction time with John Markham with a 040. And the win with a 6.31 at 92 miles per hour. That's all of Ultra, right? Hey, that completes the Ultra. Up next, our V-twins. Super comp, you need to be in the lanes 5 and 6. Super comp, you need to be in lanes 5 and 6. Our first pair in the V-twin, Larry Guy in the far lane with a 6.85. Matt Curley in the near lane with a 7.56. Fuel versus Sportster. Markham. 1 miles per hour. Our next group here is Jonathan Cole in the far lane with a 7 flat. Michael McManus in the near lane with a 6.20. Super Comp, you should be in lanes 5 and 6. Super Comp, you should be in lanes 5 and 6. It's going to be Jonathan Cole in the far lane with a 7.09, 93 miles per hour. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. We need top gas to lanes 1 and 2, please. Top gas to lanes 1 and 2. Robert with his solo run here. He's dialed in a 7 flat. Wrong lane. Okay.
It's just taking a minute to get to the scoreboard.
Super Comp, you should be in lanes 5 and 6. Top gas, lanes 1 and 2. Top gas, I need you to lanes 1 and 2, please. Robert has a 0.94 reaction time. Carries it out the top at a 7.04, 96 miles per hour.
I gotta get the race done, get this. When we get done, if it's not raining, we'll look at it then. Right now, I gotta get the race done.
Okay.
We look good.
That's the end of our V-twin. Next up will be our Super Comp.
That ball spot's trying to come back on. Just hit it with some SLR and let the slick tire bikes come over.
Folks, we're trying to get this in before the rain gets here. We need just a little bit of cooperation and get into the staging lanes and we'll move right on.
What we got there? Top gas.
Hot gas.
Top gas should be going to 1 and 2.
Super Comp interstate lane, hot gas is coming up.
How many?
So we can go ahead and, I guess, I'll throw these back over.
How many Super Comp we
I
got?
only have 5 Super Comp and 3 hot gas.
These are what?
Looks like you're good.
She just coats her. I went down and told her it was too thick. She needed to water it down, so she did that.
The pros would take them on in the same lane, number where it's all up.
Super Comp 5, 6. Super Top Gas 1 and 2. Top Gas. Come on, guys. Let's go.
You want to go ahead and I'll throw ET to 3 and 4? Because that's what makes a lot of water. I'll throw ET to 3 and 4.
Just slightly in the top.
I need Top Gas to 1 and 2. I need Pro ET to 3 and 4. Pro ET to 3 and 4. Our first pair is Mike Mikowski in the far lane and Calvin Mason in the near lane. The fast reaction time goes to Mike Mikowski, but the win goes to Calvin Mason in the near lane at 5.67, 119 miles per hour. Chad Isley in the far lane. Levi Spivey in the near lane.
Anybody else do that? We are not doing this. We only got, we got rain about 15 minutes.
The one pumping the water now is competition break.
He's closing down.
Back there in the bottom.
See, I still got 20 bikes though. Yeah, mine keeps saying that.
No reaction time goes to Chad Isley. 029 in the far lane. And the win at a 5.63 at 114 miles per hour.
He said this side's the competition break, and then the next one is power road.
I don't stay here, that's fine. I'm not gonna tell you for some reason.
This one is 296, power road going right lane.
What's a competition break?
If they're on the ladder, they're paired with somebody. That guy will shut it, or he's broke, and I have one broke.
Okay.
Then it's a competition break. You put the other bike in, it's competition.
Mr. John Markham was a competition break. He just broke the line.
Yes, sir.
I got some out in Oakland.
We got that.
I'm sorry.
I got it. I'll put it there. Try. Not try. Right?
Fred Cobb.
Who's the next guy here?
Old and big, I gotta get it. I got it.
You did good, Lee. I know, you did better than you
So we can get out of here before it rains.
Yeah.
I have fun. We'll see y'all next time.
Roy was the bye run. He just broke the line and coming back. That completes our super comp. Top Gas is next. You should be in lanes 1 and 2, Top Gas. 1 and 2. Pro ET, we need you in lanes 3 and 4, please. Pro ET, lanes 3 and 4.
Are we now like to see anybody else?
We don't pass the city.
We're in play around for a lot of things.
He's gonna pay you back at that dirt track. That's why he's this way. He's sitting here thinking, I helped y'all. Now you wait till
I can hear
learn.
him now. He thinks he's going dirt race. Well, look at that fool going there. Take a look. Go fast, turn left. Go
See,
fast again.
yeah, I'm sitting there.
Hi. Seriously, it don't matter, he wants me on time anyhow. No street.
That's right.
And I'm not always responding.
Right lane.
I'm going to get your signs.
5.
All right, let's head into the water box. I got to do this stuff.
That's it.
He's got the two. Let me tell you, you remember the money that I used at my car for the short? I got it back. He forgot to leave the porta potty's money. So guess where my money went back?
That is your
Super calm.
green set.
Quarters.
Super Gas, we should be in 1 and 2. Pro ET, we should be in 3 and 4.
Ultra Street's what we did.
How many bikes we got in super gas? Top gas.
Three.
And they're all there. But I just don't like how to get more off.
Our first pair in top gas is going to be Richard Holder in the far lane, Tim Hunt in the near lane. Richard coming out of Jacksonville, Florida. Tim coming out of Boynton Beach, Florida.
That's the reason I'm worried about these two up here.
Here we go. Tim cuts a 007 reaction in the near lane and gets the win at a 5.20 at 134 miles per hour.
Well, no, they'll take like 6 or 7, 6, 5 or 6 pairs and draw chips. And those guys there,
Mr. John has a solo right here in the far lane. He broke the beams and moves on. That wraps up the top gas in this round. Is that Pro ET out there now? Up next will be the Pro ET. MPS Pro ET. Pro ET, you should be in 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Who you want next? How many bikes we got in Pro ET?
22, I think.
21 of them. 22. All right, Tyler, you got first pair.
Here comes our first pair for Pro ET. Pro ET lanes 1 and 2. Pro ET lanes 1 and 2.
Hey, is he the winner? Who's gonna run the loser?
I need Donald.
Oh, he's
I
the
need
loser?
numbers of
He's the loser that round. He's the only one you pay. What is that, top gas?
Our first pair here will be Matt Curley in the far lane with a dial-in of a 7.56. And on the near lane, Bike 63 with a 7 flat. goes red, the wind goes to the right lane.
Yeah. You got him in?
Put them in the box.
The rain is here. Let's put them in the box.
Is that T-twin or Pro?
That was pro.
Why do you have a guy that
I don't know, he shouldn't have. Then I had
What is my head stage? What class was that? Pro or B-twin?
But I know that big one, huh?
What I call it.
No, that's three big ones, right?
Yeah, 3 B-twins.
That's right. They were should have been 1 and 2. 3 and 4.
It's not cast, and then I was straight to
Gotta give me another.
Just next start line, they're going to turn scoreboards off.
One look at this.
I know y'all aren't football teams, but see good, y'all gonna leave. Maybe y'all do.
I had football game last night. I gotta go to bed like 4 o'clock. So sore, tired every night. Where your kids at?
My little girl is with my mama, and my boy is from LA. I like my thing here. So I don't know how that is. I've never had a problem with it. I've never, since I've gotten it, I've never. I think it goes with really just like lotions, you know, like some people have a problem with it. It depends on the way their skin affects it. But I've never had a problem. Yeah, I've
Is there anything to wait on?
square now? Is that right?
As long as we don't get soaked and the top end gets real wet, we'll be okay. My guys, we wish you got the top end real wet, man.
For practice.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, boom, it fell out.
For the first couple of practices, it
I
was
said
like
to the
that.
same twice it nailed us.
Freezing to death now.
I'm glad you did that. I thought it was all the same. So is the grasshopper on the inside or outside?
Outside.
Listen, I'm tired of all y'all's noise. I'm trying to get away.
Yeah, got a light spring on it. When they know more time around.
No, doesn't feel like it.
I can start blowing it off.
Good straight. One like our semifinals.
Quit.
They quit? Good right off, Todd.
Next one,
Good right off there.
It's dropping, didn't move, but we're on.
am I the next week?
Oh, this is what we got. It shouldn't be too bad.
Devin, you supposed to be going to help on the track off.
Me?
Yeah, get him in. Help off the track.
I gotta go help off there.
We gotta help on the track off. We gotta get his
I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive the lane.
Don't you wanna go home?
I'm gonna drive the lane.
Lane's don't need to be driving.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll go.
Lane will be ready to home.
You go help.
I gotta do this up here.
We ain't running yet.
It don't matter. I got other stuff I gotta do. Like finish this show on this.
Y'all both can help.
Semis for me.
So we don't have any quarters?
Yes,
When you did say this was semi.
semis would be when we only had 3 left.
Hey, Linda.
I need the key to the boat.
I don't have a key to the boat. See if it's up there. I gave it to Bill last night, no, to Harry last night to move it, so if it's not up there, you need to ask Harry.
Got it.
You can't move that, it's a big those reasons. You might make a look at it.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm sitting out here, I ain't felt nothing here in the last 17 minutes.
Did you see where Mel got, there in it?
Yeah. I thought it was I mean, I've done that my whole life. If my mom is included in your friends, so I've done that when I was a child. So I was like, Devin, I was there with Devin before, so seeing him here. You know, there's always something, you know what I mean?
Hello.
So,
I heard y'all called the race.
no, we didn't call it. We didn't call it drawing track off.
Huh.
They're drawing track early on. We didn't call it.
Okay.
We would announce it over the loudspeaker.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, we didn't call it. We're getting ready to
All
drive.
I need, Tanner and Caleb, or whoever's here,
Somebody told me.
really good, and start playing.
All right. Thank y'all. Come on, Tom.
Tanner, did you get that?
What?
You know,
They need you to start blowing the track there.
you know that,
Peter's all the way down
I
there.
didn't know that. We wouldn't have been working for a long, long time. We got out there and did donuts and fresh food and talk about it. He said she was sleeping and Matt kept on home. I thought it was he could come to work. The guy that he worked, she had no station or somewhere. You know this one?
Yeah.
And I agree with what he said, they were that bad. So my dad was back.
Which one's better?
Couple weeks ago.
Which was over there.
Oh, I thought that was.
We had to pick it up and fly it around, and out with it. Hey, Jimmy, can you go ahead and turn these lines turned on?
Oh.
What?
Hold tight here, let's just see what we got.
Behind me?
Yeah, I know, but we're getting more rain.
No, wait, wait.
No, neither. We got a small patch on this way. That's where it looks like it's gonna work better.
What's taller there?
But we got something to drive on. Well, I have a lot of them that I do like. What happened to you?
All right, Jimmy, I'm sorry to see it, raindrops in there.
Oh, shit.
coming across the field again.
Bag all alone.
It gets to that really bad.
Jimmy, we got a big patch of rain in this place. I think I'm gonna get through. What's coming right now? I'm not working tomorrow. Huh? I'm sleeping. I'll come in at 2 o'clock. I'm sleeping. Tired. And see, and this one I overslept. And well, my alarm went off at 6:55, and I remember that one going off, and I hit snooze. I must have snoozed the other two that went off too because I got up only because I had to pee so bad. I got up and then went and laid back in the bed, and then I looked at my phone and it was about o'clock. Is that yours? What's that?
Are we getting ready yet?
Or glass.
Hot gas.
I said, give me my chair. I need door cleaners.
Hey, you want me to wait for you?
I need
Sound just
help.
like
I
Jesse
need
Frank
some money.
to me.
I had two.
I'm sorry, hey.
No, I have more in here.
Jesse's like, when she usually announces it, like man cup and all
Oh.
that.
See, I just started it.
When we got here, I was like, is that you too? Because I thought she was texting, but it ain't already.
Yeah, no, I just started it.
Go 5-1. It's coming down pretty good down here on this end now.
Jimmy, did you get that?
They ain't coming up the track. Come here, you better put that thing in high gear.
It is flood down on the top end.
Yeah, we need to get a shower now.
Oh, it's 300. 200? Oh, yeah, it's 200.
Wait, how do you lie on?
All right, then, man.
Have a good one.
Whose Gatorade is this at?
Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's-
out in
Yeah,
the.
leave Tanner alone.
It's staying here. We can get it.
It is coming. Tanner don't even know it's right. It is
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We don't know yet, we were waiting on the weather.
We were trying to buy the track, so you have to give us.
We were gonna
time
try to drive, but then it just started again. They're meeting right there to decide what we're gonna do. If we're gonna wait for it to try to pass, or if we're gonna.
It'll be just a few minutes.
You'll hear an announcement whenever we
Yeah,
get
you
to
can
it.
come over here and talk to me before we call away.
I got rolls sitting down me.
We'll let y'all know as soon as we.
All right, thanks.
I usually let my car roll all the way to the road.
Can't find nothing else from it again.
I want to start sober and, because I've got to figure out how to
We'll
work.
say Jimmy this phone thing to live with.
I have to figure out how to spend some money.
Now see the top end looks like it.
I'm 95 junior. Let's get a break. Okay. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Tyler, will my dog park fan number, you used to keep that one?
That makes sense to you now?
It does, actually. Oh, look, they're all out there having a powwow.
Finally,
I'm trying to decide what.
finally registered?
Uh-huh. All right, let me go out there.
Super pump, who's paying out?
Maybe I don't know if I have it.
You got it. All
That means
we
we
got
gotta
to
hang
do
out
is
longer.
say, Hey, Danielle.
What class, how far did you go?
I was the last move, Mike Nakashi or 2951. Down to sabotage.
Hungry.
That's me.
Trying to keep the donut just for this reason. Open it again and microwave. You have to open it.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I've been sitting here and got all this kind of board out, and then I'm going to and I'll call it and look out for it.
Well, hopefully they'll get it dry and running.
I don't know, got some.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
You too, be safe.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang. Gotta make it faster.
What do you got in your right?
Right around.
Can you run up there and make sure Bill locks weekday in the oven for me?
I definitely say that.
I don't know what. I'll call him. He may be downstairs because he's coming over.
Bill? No, he's downstairs.
Wow. So ask him to ride you up there and see if there's.
I don't go. I have blue bars.
Huh?
I don't go.
Just so we'll be sure in case it starts storming. Dress on, come and see y'all again. Look up, how low the launch. Coming toward y'all.
Really? Stop driving. Probably talking about princesses. What the crap? No. Bet you do. Nah. Let me read them. Please, come on. I like to read all my texts. Except for my girlfriend. And I swear to God, if you read my girlfriend. I'll. You're a trap. That's only mine.
Somebody on a golf cart down by the scoreboards, we need to turn those boards on. Just tell them, get the breaker on.
Yeet.
Really?
My friend downloaded all that songs. She could not touch my phone. Did they call it?
Not yet, but it's so cold. That rain is cold. I gotta get my jacket. I gotta get back in there. I gotta get back in there. I gotta get my phone. You're not by yourself, Tyler's up here.
I can go down there if I want to leave you by myself. By yourself. I can go down there with you now. You say go right up to the time. This time I go to the time. Do not. Okay, you cannot look at my text. Oh, I feel fine. What on? Sweet. Guess the area code. 506 507 980 355 Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a car has nothing done to it. Go to quick 16. Actually, go to quick 1. Actually, hold on. Now I got an idea. Here's the supposed to be. The outline. Whoa, I'll probably die. I can't tell you. Look. Here, let's do my blower part. Oh. If it's not blower, I'll just choose it over blower instead. Yeah, man. I'm only at my first one. I need to set the oil off. Let me check it.
container is, you asphalt grade or black down there? It's wet. Starting to get sprinkled again. I just slowed down here. We should sprinkle it again. Sample.
Probably are. I'm not sure. There's Howard. Ow! I fell. Stop. What? The bullet. Stop. Actually, this might be expensive. I only want one car. I'm only doing one thing. I'm gonna keep that car. That one car. I'm not gonna buy it. What did they call it yet? Probably like Jimmy from over here in the mountains. We have a college. Just don't say that.
brother?
No.
He's your cousin?
No.
What is he? Nothing?
Friend.
Oh. Well, I didn't know.
We looking into the lot.
Well, I mean, my son and my daughter don't look nothing alike. They really look.
Oh.
Hey, yes, y'all get it up there again. Hey, get up there on the hood and open up your mouth. I want to use you for a rain gauge. Let me know what you get. I mean, what she said. Yeah, I'm starting to spit a little bit up here, half track.
I have to go Monday, Tuesday, half Wednesday, and I'm supposed to go the week.
Woo!
Next week.
You look like your grandma, girl.
What do y'all have anything left down there?
I put up some nachos and I put up some chicken tenders.
Are they free?
If you want to go warm up, you can.
I got my new she all the way back there, so I can't.
Oh, shoot. He can read that shit.
Gary, y'all come on up here to front. Clock out.
All right, we're calling in now.
Fire when you copy.
Here, boys, come up there, clock out, and call it a night.
Yeah, gonna make sure everything's shut down like it normally would. We're gonna figure out what to do with this thing.
That's it.
Well, I got there's
I need all my guys on the start
thousands of dollars in this drawer, so
We're
I
staying.
can.
Listen up, guys. I need all drivers to meet at the water box. All drivers meet at the water box.
Guys, we'll start putting equipment up. Somebody come down here on the golf cart and start disconnecting the racetrack. I want all the sensors disconnected, scoreboards turned off, and all that stuff, guys. We're on it. Hey, Jimmy, where you at? We're back, Jim. Can we cut that light back on over there behind the house that was on earlier? That'll be shining down on it? Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna cut one of these on this side. That's the one right there in that locker room, and just cut, I think it's A1's the one right there at the concession stand. That's the first one. Okay.
I want to watch him call it. No, you do not. Do not lie. I'm not. That devil's a liar.
Not the door, that cabinet.
Lock it?
No, the cabinet.
Yeah, I'm gonna race one of those mini little junior funny cars. My dad gets going and my dad
How did you get in there, Rick?
He's only allowed to race.
Yep, you have to walk around the back side. That's the one. Okay.
Outlawed in this class. He's gonna do the running like 15 seconds. How old is he? Only 125.
Playing twist.
You're slow. I know, but at least I go faster than you. He goes 25 seconds in the freaking turn. I could kill him.
But then I said,
He could like die.
because that's too much money on the line for me to enter in another role on this one. So I don't want to do that on my end. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
come
I
on.
said, supposed to work all day. Yeah, but I did my Thursday, and that was it. I made one of the same on Thursday, and they like flipped out on me, and I said, oh no, this is only my 4th race. I don't know what y'all got me doing the birthday for anyway.
Pretty much our plan.
That's a bad race.
Yeah.
That is. Alright, coming on down there. Yeah, that's it. You got it. It's on. It'll take a minute to warm up. Okay.
Our car can't go for it. When it's happening, it will. If it does, it might clutch. Mine can run 7. Yes, it can. With that type of chassis, if you're gonna move chassis, the chassis will fit in on just rise too wide. What kind of, it all depends what kind of make it is. I don't know. You see how wide this is? How fat it is? That's good too. Yeah, but it's not the same work. I can run 890s in my car. Yes, I can.
Where do I leave the keys when I park it down there?
Where's Linda at?
I have no idea where she is. She's out there on the right somewhere else, and I see her.
I've read 890s in it before. I'm Drew. Almost 75 miles an hour on the track. My first try. Because it was way off. We barely ran 10:03. That's my old motor. I remember. 78 of the black first try. I'm like a double line. That one's pretty good. It was 1.9. I can't touch that button. I touch that button like that. We have a fast I thought I was well. Not you. 3 to 03 at like. I could probably run 190 cold enough. Well, you can run it in the heat. I do mine. I don't have a tuner. Just the oil. That little, what's that? The little knob. I got that. That's on the side of the cover. That doesn't have to have that. This is the way my cover is. See?
They told me I wasn't coming in tomorrow. I ain't coming in tomorrow. I'm done.
No box on the top of it. Cover, that's all for iron.
We got more racing done than I
Like a
thought.
little flat box.
We were almost finished, wasn't we? We didn't have lunch.
I think that's why they kept wanting to wait and see if they could run it because they wouldn't have any.
It's getting rain.
They had the same thing.
It is super dark out there, huh?
It's only like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, I cannot.
See what they're doing.
Good God, it's too cold in here.
Better not hit me again. Okay, I won't, I promise. I swear if you hit me, hit it down there. No. No.
Because I'm ready to go. I ain't ready to go. Don't even open that door. So it's in there.
Okay.
I ordered everything on time. See ya.
No.
Going home and going to bed.
Okay. Go to what? Where we going?
Did that.
Just get a dog whistle and treat me like a dog.
You look like one.
You better tell that to her.
What? Like, he looks like a dog, don't he? Don't he look like a dog? Hey, boy,
She hugging her.
He being a bully?
She
he been a bully. Hit him one
bullies
time.
me all the
Hit
time.
him one time in the jaw. Look quick.
Not well. She can't.
Make sure I head back. She is. You know what? Can't hit a girl. Exactly. It's my girl. That's how you get
She'll
beat.
miss anyways.
Hit a girl.
But they never said I couldn't drop kick her.
Okay, what?
They never said I couldn't drop kick her.
That's hitting a girl, bro. You get butterfly kick.
You're just gonna pull me with you. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying. You're lucky I'm not even trying. I'm trying to relax over here, and you're over here being a little bob child with so much sugar. Stop being loud. I'm not getting him back now. I'm thirsty. Get some water. I'm thirsty. I'm so sick of oh, yeah. Got those funny fingers, didn't you? Ah. See, you gotta have power when you do that too. Don't scare me. I would draw on you. You would. Because you're not. You can do it. Not really. I have today. I have something dog. So there's some up here. Cats are nasty. How do you know what it tastes like? Okay.
I would, but I know someone that eats dog treats. I know someone that ate dog food, not this dog treats, the black stuff.
Yeah, you.
You. Yes, you did. And this is mean food. Yes, you did.
That's what I did. Something like this.
I know someone that eats dog treats.
That Korean phone died. That's how I got him. But I mean,
5, 6, 65,
You want to drink that?
$6,900 is what you got.
I mean, they're gonna have to get off the phone and tell me to do something. That's his money. I'm responsible, and I want it.
their discussion down there right now is to stay here overnight.
Wade said no.
That's all I'm saying.
It either goes to Orlando or no. Yeah, Ozzy said if we don't finish tonight, it goes to Orlando. That's for Ozzy.
Well, let's make a decision right now. Let's go ahead and get this over with so everybody can get this off.
Well, see, I already told him. I told him what I was saying. Start.
Hey, I had a question. I lost in the semis of B-Twin, so I didn't know if I could get that. Because they decided to split the final. So.
Well, we're not splitting nothing.
I gotta get.
Well, okay, but I mean, I'm a loser, so I didn't know if I could get paid.
Yeah, you can get
I
yours.
don't
That
have
round
any-
was complete.
I don't have a sheet on Big Ten.
No.
You at least have this list, whatever rounds we're finished to, and then breaks, let's make sure we get that paid out, and then we'll work on it.
Any word?
I had all
I
that.
do know tomorrow is not enough.
Yeah, tomorrow is not enough.
Okay. So, then it has to be,
Split it for Orlando.
And it's Ozzy's call, I can't release it till
That's
Ozzy's.
okay, it's good.
and Ozzy said no.
No,
I haven't heard.
I was talking to him, I lost him on the phone, to call Maria's number back, and went straight to voicemail. So, her phone died. So we're trying, that's all we can do.
So tomorrow is not an option then?
No, not. That was pretty much how I got it.
Yeah. Ozzy told us no, and Wade told him no.
Okay. I will let everyone know. Do we have numbers?
I'm working on it.
We're gonna pay out right now everybody that are losers.
Okay, so do you want me to let
Give us a few minutes, but the rest of these split up, we can't do that until Ozzy tells me to, it's on his phone.
Matt?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow ain't an option, you know what I mean? And talking about pay three.
I don't know. Between semis. You need to sign that off on that. It was just folded up and made it in the next like. Okay, who else do we?
You can pay quarters. My buddy lost in the quarters in the same class, so I'll get him up there and get him out of the way.
Yeah, I don't have a sheet for quarters in this year.
Hang on.
If there is a payout for it. I mean, yeah. The flags. Yeah, I didn't see a bike count.
Yeah, but I have to.
No, I'm just talking to myself. I'm sorry. Thank you.
I mean, that's fine.